We traded in the traditional life to enjoy life on the road with the kids because you only live
Bye,
once.
home.
Join us on our adventures. So we are in Oregon. We pulled into a harvest host a few days ago, and we settled in at a vineyard. And after we were done having our wine tasting and a couple glasses of wine, we settled in the rig, which we had parked in a designated spot near a very large oak tree. But we never really thought twice about the oak tree at all. We're typically very safety oriented, but the tree was massive, probably around 300 years old anyways. But we ended up going to bed that night relatively early, like around 9 o'clock. And I got up around midnight to use the bathroom, hopped back into bed, and about 15 minutes later, just as I was dozing off, we were all woken by an extremely violent and loud crashing on the rig. Initially, we thought it was going to be an earthquake. I hit the floodlight on the passenger side of the rig, and I was able to see a bunch of branches and limbs, and we soon realized that that large oak tree had fallen on top of our rig. We didn't know the extent of the damage. Immediately called 911. Eventually we were assisted by the local fire department and the sheriff's department, and we didn't know the extent of the damage, but it was a significant event for us. We always plan for unexpected things to happen, and this was definitely something that we did not anticipate or foresee happening. The next morning, we left the hotel, came back to the vineyard to inspect the damage, and it was quite significant. When I went inside, noticed that in the impact area was over the kids' bunk beds, and there was significant damage to the roof in the kitchen area, directly over our refrigerator. Looks like the roof is buckled. We are assuming that the rig is going to be a total loss. Of course, there's been some rain, and even though that there's a tarp on top of it to prevent rain and the elements to affect the inside of the rig, we checked it out this morning, and there's some leaking that's coming down from the ceiling. But even though we think that it's going to be a total loss, it's not anything that we wanted to see when we checked on the rig. So today we have a bunch of totes. We're going to head back over to the rig and start pulling some stuff out, putting them in totes, labeling them, and preparing for what's next. We're not 100% sure what we're going to do. We have a couple options, but we're taking it literally hour by hour, day by day, and that's kind of like where we're at. So I'll end up doing a video of this whole ordeal. Hopefully someone can learn a little bit. We certainly learned a lot, and we'll be a little bit more cognizant of where we park our rig in the future. We're hoping that the insurance companies will work together for a resolution, so we can get back to doing what we do best, and that's getting back on the road. And we've discussed that, and we never make a decision unless we have 100% buy-in. And we all, even though we're a little rattled, and it's also very important to note, the hosts here have actually been really, really helpful. They've put us up at no expense, which is, we're very thankful for that. And it makes it a little bit easier to process what happened.